everyone, Victoria Cochrane here for another Spiritual Wisdom Hour. Hope you're all great and enjoying your Wednesday. Here in Tasmania we have a lovely sunny day actually. So great to be on again and looking forward to connecting with all of you today. Just wait for a few people to jump on. If you don't get the notifications, maybe you just need to go to your settings if you like to be notified when I'm online, which is every Wednesday at 12 o'clock at noon. And so it's been busy week, and I like being busy, but I think it would be nice to have a day at home. So I might try to do that tomorrow. Hi Megan, lovely to see you. And Fleur. Zoe, great to see you. Hope you're going well. And looking forward to another really lovely hour of interaction with everyone. Vivian, nice to see you. Help. Oh dear. Please do tell me why you need help. Hi Janelle, that's great to see you. You're on every week with me, which I love. Always so great to have a few familiar people on. Kerry, hi from Brisbane. Hi. I was hoping to get to Brisbane in September, but they've cancelled it now. Hi, LeGray, lovely to see you. Please, on the brink of quitting my job. Yes, well, I'm here kind of to help the collective, and normally I talk about things, and I've been in the middle of the chakra series, but I did kind of feel that I would like to help a few people today, just with big decisions like this. So we'll just let a few more people jump on, and if there's a lot of people having hi Alma Rose, having trouble with jobs and things, perhaps we need to kind of tune in. But there's been a lot of darker energy floating around, and a lot of big decisions needing to be made. So you really sometimes just have to trust what's going on with you and trust your gut. Hi Tanya, hi One Queen, Yajira, hi Fiona, good morning from Victoria in Brisbane. Yep, so I'm Victoria. I'm from Tasmania, originally from Victoria. I was Victoria from Victoria, and we've been here in Tasmania now for more than 30 years. Hi Catherine, lovely to see you. And hi Katina. People jumping in on from all over the place. That's great, Jara. I love that you love my books. So this is an exclusive. I've just been with Renee, who drew the covers for my first and second books. I'll take you for a walk with me around my room. So Renee Stubbs, her name is, and she's a lovely, lovely lady, and she and I have known each other for quite a while now, and she drew the covers for my first book, Raising the Energies of Mother Earth Towards and After Ascension in 2012, The Highest Truth. And that was the meditation that we saw on the 12th of the 12th, 2012, when Mother Earth ascended. And then she also drew this cover, Beyond Ascension 2012, Universal Truths. And then she had twins and got busy, so I did the cover for my third book. My fourth book is going to be called The Book of Life, and I thought I'd finished it, but alas no, a bit more information's coming in. But Renee has just given me the original. So this is the exclusive. This will be the cover of my 4th book, The Book of Life, and hopefully released in 2020 with a title on it, but that's pretty much it. So so it's not out yet, won't be out maybe September. I'm hoping September, but I'm thrilled that Renee actually got that done. So the 4th book actually has a meditation with every chapter, and it talks about how we can learn from the mountains and the seas and the earth, and how the symbiosis of the earth is something that we can actually work with and integrate into our lives. And then the meditations are set to music, and my friend Gary's doing that. So I'm really excited about it. So I need a few days where I can just stay at home and finish writing it. So that would be good. So yes, I'm a psychic and I'm a clairvoyant, but I'm a spiritual healer as well. Okay, wow. So there's a few people needing help. So I'm thinking that I will actually tune into a few people today. I'm really unprepared for talking about the heart chakra, which is what I was up to. And thanks, J-Ra, that's beautiful. Thank you. So Zoe said she'd like help with her 10-year-old daughter. But law issues I'm having affecting my husband and relationship. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy stuff going on at the moment, isn't there? All right, so first of all though, before I go into individual people, I might just connect to the Creator and just take you all through a grounding and a connection and a clearing of your energies, just so we can all be a bit clearer. I woke up feeling a little bit headachy this morning, so let's just breathe our energies down and just, it's really good just to send that energy down and ground, because we can get really ungrounded when we're in our heads and worrying about things all the time. So grounding into Mother Earth, and then also bringing in Creator's energy, beautiful white light that just comes down through your crown. Take a breath and breathe that down to all the way through your body and around you as you ground again into Mother Earth. And then just bring your energy up and settle in your heart space. Zip up your aura and just break your energy from other people or situations, anything that's not serving you at the moment. And just then bring your aura around. And hold the intention that Archangel Metatron comes in now for everybody, for the collective, and just clears our aura and clears, balances and aligns our chakras so that we're feeling more grounded, more centered and more aligned within ourselves and our energy fields for our highest and best and in the highest and best way. And that is happening now. And I'm asking Archangel Metatron for a message about the energies of the moment and what we need to do to help to keep ourselves clear and to move forward. And he says, stay above negativity. Stay away from the media. Don't watch anything to do with politics or the media. And it's like bring yourself up like you're sitting on a mountain and just see everything from above as an observer rather than being immersed in it, because it's just really like this very treacly web that's just enmeshing everybody in fear, anxiety, terror, it's global grunge, he calls it. It's just like dragging everybody down. So really important to try and keep ourselves away from that. And so just grounding and then clearing your energy like we've just done, centering and just asking for an alignment and a balance is a very amazingly wonderful thing to do. Very simple, doesn't take very long, but it makes a big difference. And then zipping up your aura and actually breaking your energy. So you break it like that, you zip, and then get rid of it, and then just make sure that you're clear again. Use some oils or anything that works, but yeah, very, very important to keep yourselves a bit more away from all of that stuff that's going on at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to bring out some Earth Power cards for people as a signifier today as to what to work towards to overcome your problems, to be able to make decisions, to help your children or people who are going through issues. And then I'll tune into a few people and see what's going on. Hi Sharon. Big decisions. Hi Rachel, you made it today. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Just going through all the comments. So lovely to have everyone on. So these are Earth Power cards, and I love these cards because they have places of power all around the world, and then positive kind of affirmations that you can make. And I'm asking this for the collective, for everyone's highest and best, to do with making big decisions. So a lot of you have big decisions to make. Hi Lynn. So the first thing is to get out of your mind, and I can tell you that right now. You know, I always just say the monkeys are jumping up and down. They've set up camp in there, and you're never going to make a rational decision with them in there. So it's like you breathe it down into your sacred heart. And the masters talk about think with your heart, not your mind. The mind is a trickster, and also we can just get bogged down in that. And I'm actually having to make a bit of a decision myself at the moment, and it's not a life-changing one, but it's still like trying to please people and it's just, well, what's the most important thing? So asking for guidance on making big decision. Here we go. I'm going to choose one of these. Hi Sarah, hi Fleur, hi Kerry. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, here we go. It's not jumping out at me yet. Sometimes you just, when you're shuffling cards, just really be patient, because they will come out right. Okay. So this is Taramina. This is perfect. I do not resist change. Change can be a creative force. I can build upon my strengths. So it's always retaining your center, always being aligned with your truth, right? And there's always going to be, like with the law that you're having trouble with, there's going to be things that you have to adhere to. But what's the overarching goal? What is the most important thing that's going to align to your truth and help to keep you centered? Hi Jody. So whatever decision it is, I'm never going to tell you what to do. Even, you know, as a reader, I'm just going to be able to give you guidance as to the best way forward at the moment, but it's ultimately got to be your decision and something that aligns with your truth. Yeah, purple's my favourite, thank you. And also change can be scary for people. Thank you for all the love hearts, Yajira. Change can be very scary, but it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change the foundation of your family. It doesn't change the foundation of your purpose for being here on earth or anything like that. And that's right, Jane. Worry will feed the fear. All is well. I was tested too. I understand how... Yeah. Worry always feeds the fear. So when we can just be aligned with everything, I think that's a really important card. But I'm going to choose another one. This is about making huge decisions and the worry around it, and the worry about change and how it's going to affect people and how they'll cope and everything. But it's sometimes things have to change. Don't they say that the only given in life is change? And you can rebuild. We rebuild from the depths of our love for being, our love for ourselves and our love for our family and the purpose for being here and what's the most important thing. The next one is Mount Kailash. I am sacred, I am divine, I have humility, I can start anew. So this one is, okay, so in my fourth book there's a chapter on mountains and how if you have a look there, they can be covered by snow and hidden, but they are unchanged underneath, aren't they? And so whatever changes happen, whatever kind of is dumped on top of you, when you retain the integrity of who you are, then you can go with the changes and make the changes to survive and thrive and grow, but it doesn't have to change who you are. It can make you perhaps more in touch with who you are, and really making sure that the decisions you make are always aligned to that truth. So whatever decisions you guys are having to make, it might create great change. You might have to move someone out of a school, or you might have to change the way you do things, or leave someone out of your life completely, but it has to be for your highest and best, and a decision made keeping the most important thing in mind. So whatever that has to be, and I will tune into people in a minute, but I'm hoping that helps. And then the Glastonbury tour, I've pulled this out before. Magic flows through my life. I will heal. I have power and it is real. Spiritual power takes time to develop, and I find the right teachers when I am ready. So what is the lesson in all of this, in the changes that are having to be made and the decisions that you're having to make? How can you learn from this and knowing that everything will be okay? You know, having to make those decisions. There's always a reason. There are no coincidences. So it's about standing firm on what you believe in and knowing that this is right for you and your family. So I hope that helps. Just to know that whatever decision you have to make at the moment, it needs to feel right. And if it does feel right, then do it. Even if you've got people at you and all this other stuff going on, only you know what's right for your child. Only you know what's right for you. Only you know what's been going on in your life. No one else knows that. So that's the most important thing to hold on to, I would say. Okay, so transformation, yeah, and out with the old so the new can come in. And we can't, if we don't embrace change, I mean, change for change's sake is just, it's a waste of time. As we need to know why we're making the changes, not just because someone expects us to, or because we think people will like us better, or all those kind of ego things. It has to be about what's going to bring about positive outcomes for you and your family, and what is actually going to make way for everything to move forward. Yeah, so on that note, let me just tune into a couple of people. And so I'm just going to really just answer the questions of people who've got big problems in their life or really hard decisions to make. I'm scared and worried. I had chest pain, rib pain, was tested for coronavirus. No results for 5 days, very upset. Well, let's help Karen, because that's just awful. With your permission, I'll tune in. I'd imagine I have your permission because you've put it out there. So I'll just tune into you, Karen, just see if we can put your mind at rest. And what I'm doing is I'm connecting. I can have connected 100 times today to the Creator, but I do it every time that I tune into someone. You have a big blockage here, and that's energetic blockage, Karen. It's like a big energetic blockage. It's no wonder you're having rib pain and chest pain and heaviness in the chest. It feels like oppression. It feels like you've got a lot of pressure on you from other people or a particular person. It's either a boss or a partner. It's like making you do something you don't believe in or want to do, and so that will cause physical illness when we're stressed and we're feeling pressured and we're in a position where we don't feel empowered. It can actually give us physical pain and physical symptoms that actually aren't physical. So I will ask if you have no results for 5 days. That's a worry. I'm not a doctor, but I'm a medical intuitive, but I'm not a doctor. So, but all I can do is just tell you what I see. It's fear and worry and anxiety and stress. I do see a bit of inflammation in your lungs, but I'm not sure I'm not sure if it's coronavirus. I would be very surprised if you have it. Yeah, know your own health, exactly, Jane. Just scrolling down to see if, trusting in who we truly are, That's right. Okay. So, yeah, the physical pain of stuff, anxiety and fear and worry give us physical symptoms, gives us diarrhea, gives us digestion issues, gives us asthma sometimes, it can give us all sorts of things. So try to do some breathing, some lazy 8 breathing, which is the infinity sign, which is bringing in the Christ consciousness, which is allowing you just to just relax and breathe into it, and just bring in the beautiful golden light of the Christ consciousness, and just bring that into your heart space and just allow yourself to relax. Let go of the worry. It's no use worrying about it until it happens. You're just going to create more anxiety and worry and fear. So just really it's about, for Karen, re-empowering yourself and taking back your power and not allowing people to put pressure on you. I just really feel like you've got some kind of oppression happening that's making you feel fearful, and that is actually impacting your health. So there was someone back here who said about, I think it was Zoe, help her 10-year-old daughter, supporting her through bullying at school, how to help with grounding and emotional support, tough making a decision, how best to deal with everything. Well, the first thing is to look after yourself and to make sure that you're strong enough and not taking on her worry, because if you go down, the whole ship goes down. So just really looking after yourself. I'm hoping that the school would be helping you, because, gee, that's no good if the school's not helping. But let me just tune into her, Zoe. I just need to clear my energy. There we go. I feel that her confidence is down, of course, and I'm wondering if she's being bullied by boys, because it's on her right side and it's just really taking away her confidence. And so I wonder about finding something that she's really good at and really getting her into either a sport or dance or some kind of activity that helps to build up her confidence and makes her feel good about herself, so that she's not going to be worried so much about what people think about her. And so it's all about building up her own self-efficacy, in believing in herself. And at 10, she's just a child, but perhaps finding something that she's really good at so that she feels good about herself, and then she'll want to look nice and she'll feel great and just not worry about that so much more. So that's what I'm really getting for your 10-year-old, is first of all to find something she's really good at, to try some lazy 8 breathing. Also, worry dolls are really good. You can get these little dolls that you can put under the pillow and just put all the worries into them, or give her a crystal that she can put all her worries into. But I'll just see the angel that is with her, Zoe, so that she can ask her angel to protect her while she's at school too. There she is. She's yellow. She's got a daffodil colour, and her name is Isabella, Arabella. Let me check. Isabella? No, Isabella. So she has a beautiful angel that's the colour of a daffodil called Isabella. And so she just calls on her angel to look after her when she's at school, just asking for a message. She's as bright as the sunshine. Your little girl is as bright as the sunshine, to smile, to bring in the sunshine and shine it out to the world, and to know that she's always safe. And Isabella will keep her safe. So, and also then if you give her a crystal that's maybe citrine or, has the kind of yellow colour in it, she can put her worries in that and give it to Isabella every night. So perhaps that might help. Now I'm just scrolling right down because I've lost the feed. It's rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, thanks. You've used worry dolls before and your daughter's there with you. You're welcome, no problem. Now, thank you for your questions. It's really good. I feel I have a role. Oh, now I've done it. I've turned you round. Sorry about that. You lost me for a minute. I feel I have a role to help others with that change, but do not know yet how and when. Can you help me with some guidance? Yes, Alexandra. Okay. You're very guided, Alexandra. You have, you have a light going up to your higher self. You're very guided by your higher self. And your higher self would know what that role is. It hasn't quite come in yet. It's a little bit murky. But if you just keep grounding yourself and keep connecting to your higher self and bring it down into your heart space, and just bring the golden light. So your higher self, I always say, is golden, and bring it down and just sit in that golden energy in your heart space. It will tell you. I'm getting a bit of a vision. It's like being the lead or the light for others. It's like leading by example. That's what I get, and I have no idea what the change is because I don't know if you've left a message up there before. Oh, and PJ, I'll just have a look at that in a sec. I'm just going back. Thank you. I've got so many messages, and it's... I don't think you did. Lead by example is the message I get for you, Alexandra. Yeah, and that will help others. It's like shining the light, but it's like integrity, but it's also example and using the knowledge that you have in whatever role it is that you're going to do. So whatever change is happening there, it's about you leading the way. I just see it coming right from here. So it's something that you know and something that is dear to your heart and something that just flows from you innately. It's not like you even have to kind of worry about it. It just will happen. So I hope that helps. PJ, you said that you are tired all the time That's awful. Can you feel any blockages that you can resolve? Let me have a look. You have a lot of energy on you, but I'm just asking to do a body scan just to be shown what might be out of balance. I don't know, I'm really seeing your thyroid. I don't know whether your thyroid's out of whack a bit, and it links to your pituitary, so whether your endocrine system's just not, I feel like it's sluggish, so definitely would be getting a blood test, but I'll ask about your iron and everything. I just get not iron, so I would wonder about your thyroid, PJ, but also the energy that's on you. It's pink, but it's like a dusky pink. It's quite odd, and it's like a bit of a shroud. So whether you're looking after children or got a lot of family kind of responsibilities, it's almost like your responsibilities are covering you and just damping your energy down. That's what it feels like. It just feels like that. So perhaps you need to delegate and look after yourself, but also get a checkup at the hospital, at the doctor's. Now, Pandora says she's been lost for a long time. First I'm on, I have no idea what to do or where to go or even where I start or what to start with. What can you help me, please? I've been lost for a long time now. A lot of people come in and say they're lost, they just feel lost, and quite often it has something to do with spiritual purpose or not feeling like you're fulfilling your soul purpose for being on earth. So let us pull a card for that, because that might be helpful. But I will have a tune in to Pandora. I think you've lost yourself. I think you've lost connection to yourself more than anything. It's almost like you don't know what to feel, you don't know what to... It's just like you really need to get back to you. So a bit of time out would be good. Maybe have some healing, get some healing done. By all means, I'd be happy to help you with that in a private session, but some kind of healing where you can just reconnect, Pandora, to yourself and your spiritual body, but also to your connection to source. And it's almost just like there's a whole blockage of just not being connected to you. So if you're really feeling lost and disconnected, make time for you. You know, it's time to stop just doing life and start to reconnect. And if you need help with that, please, by all means, get in touch with me. But there are lots of people out there who can help you with things like that. But it's almost like a soul disconnection, and there could be trauma there. If you've had trauma of the past, you know, that needs lifting. So I'm drawing a card for you, Pandora. just looking at Victoria's comments. So, change people life, the old times and new. Yeah. So many comments today. Just, I'll get back to you, Yajara. I'm just dealing with a couple of others first, and then I will. Lexi says, thank you for your beautiful books. I would love some guidance. Pandora says this. That's right. I haven't felt anything for years. Yes, so disconnection is the issue, and it's time to stop being numb. And whatever is there definitely needs. So now's the time, Pandora, to get back into life and deal with the trauma from the past that's causing you to not feel, and start to see the positivity in things. So, you know, I do work over Skype, over WhatsApp. You don't have to be here in the room with me, because you can see I can tune into you wherever you are. So by all means, you know, and actually coming up now on the 5th of July is our next Spiritual Events Directory Global Online Expo, and I do have a booth. It's the Spiritual Journey with Victoria exhibitor. Please join my booth. I'm not actually doing any speaking or workshopping that day, but I am taking private readings, and I'm doing them for 45 minutes for half an hour, or it might be 50, whatever I set. Then, you know, that might be a perfect time to have a reading and a bit of a healing. So if you would like to book in with that, please do, and you can do that through my website, victoriacochrane.com, or you can also do it through my Facebook page, Victoria Cochrane Psychic Connection and Spiritual Healing. So also, you know, if you've been indoors too long, go outside, connect with the earth, ground, walk on the beach, start to just really be mindful. And the way to get yourself to feel is to be in the present and start to just see the colours in the sky and feel the air on your skin and all those things, and just start to be mindful. If someone's just said a friendship seems to be one way, sometimes when you're just giving, it really puts you out of balance, Kerry. And if it's a one-way friendship, then maybe it's time to draw back from that, because, you know, it's no good if it's always you giving and the other person taking, and then you can't be bothered. I would just not worry about it. Sometimes friends just kind of, it's all about the vibrations of how we, you know, our consciousness and what's important and what we actually can just our vibrations of what's important to us, and our values and all of that, and it just seems like they're misaligned. So I just really think that trust your gut, trust what you're feeling on that. You know, quite often people ask for a reading just for confirmation, and I never tell them anything new. I tell them everything they knew they were feeling and knowing already. So I don't have a Brit accent. I have an Australian accent, Kim. I'm an Aussie. So I'm trying to just round my vowels so I'm not speaking so Aussie. Sometimes I can sound a bit kind of bogan, as we say. Okay, so Shazza says, hi lovely, can I ask you about some guidance around mental health issues? Yes, with my adult son, who is on medication and now he's hit drinking. Can you see him getting better soon, please? So sorry to hear that, Shazza, but what's he hiding from? That's, you know, goodness, and what traumas he had. I don't want to tune in on him because I don't have his permission, but I will just draw some cards for him and for you, just for some guidance. If I can find the cards I want, that'd be really helpful. And of course I can't. Where are they? I don't know. Here we go. I'll tune into you though, and I'll ask Creator. There is a lot of dark energy around him. Don't think he feels very good about himself. That's one thing. And there's trauma from the past that's not resolved. Drinking, drugs, anything like that is just trying to fill a void of connection. So he's feeling disconnected, and he's also feeling pretty crap about himself, I would say. So it's hard when they're adults because, you know, they are adults. But I'm just asking for a card. Yeah. So the throat chakra's come out. So I'm just wondering what he's not saying about something from the past that he feels ashamed of or that has affected him in some way. And he's just not able to see the truth or speak the truth or anything. And he's not seeing the truth about himself. He's just really pretty down on himself. So, yeah. And then the base chakra. So, yeah, he's got a lot of blockages in how he feels about himself. He's in fight and flight at the moment, survival mode. He's just trying to survive. Here we go, another chakra one. And feeling very disempowered. So at the moment, no, I think he really needs a lot of help. And a lot of help to see his way out of the dark pit that he's in. And that is all around something that happened in the past, because I can see it's really black on the past side, and to forgive himself and to be able to move forward. So if he doesn't have help, I would really try. I know he's an adult, but the drinking certainly won't help. He's just trying to figure it out and try to block it off. All right, so this is for you, Shazza. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. So you know what to do. He's in your heart. You love him. You have to do what's best. And sometimes we do have to intervene on free will just to make sure we keep them safe. So let me just ask, though. It's a worry. Take him to a clinic. He's seeking help. He wants help. Just he doesn't know how to ask. He doesn't know how to express. But once you give him help, he will accept it, and then you can move forward. So I really do feel that you need to just trust that it will all work out, and just ask for help from above, and just put that into action. I just think you just need to do that. Monique says, I'm trying to live my life by initiation, but need a little clarity on this big decision. Okay. Oh, far out. Now I've dropped all my cards. It's all happening. Sorry. Dear oh dear. Goodness, time goes so quickly. It's almost an hour already. Okay. I'm not sure, Monique, what initiation means, but we can't build on things we don't know. Yes, we can try new things. Yes, we can, just dive in the deep end and either sink or swim. But I wonder if this is like an emotional decision, because I just see emotion all the way through your chakras, and sometimes making a decision based on emotions is not the best way to make decisions. I think that just take yourself out of it for a little while and just really analyse all the pros and cons, and then put yourself back in it. You can do it through the emotions, but just does it feel right? How does it sit? If you saw yourself in a year's time, how does that make you feel? Rather than just doing it because for whatever reason came up the first time. So intuition. Thank you. I'm trying to live my life by intuition. Oh, okay, now I see that. I should have scrolled down, but need it. Yeah, so you do need to trust your intuition, but what I was saying before was if there's a lot of emotion around it, then that can cloud you. And that's what I'm saying. So just sit in your heart and just feel into it. And how does it feel? But way down the track of the decision being made. And you'll know it's just, I'm pulling a card for you. Okay, you're a light worker who's come to Earth to teach about love. Can you be centered and teaching people about love if you make this decision and it pulls the rug from out under you? So you just need to know that, but the other thing is you are guided, and your intuition then would generally be right. So you need to learn to trust yourself too, So just do what Archangel Metatron said, and just sit on top of the mountain and look down on the decision without the emotion in it, and just, does it feel like it's a good decision for you? And just see how you go from there. All right, Jaira, one for you. I don't know whether to call you One Queen or your Jaira. Is it your Jaira? Just give me clarity on that, please. Then I can call you the right thing. It'd be lovely, because I feel like we're friends, and I just... okay. And I'll get back to Sheila. And you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, so she has a lot of things that need to be released there. You're welcome. Antoinette, I don't like answering those kinds of questions. Yeah, Sheila, I will. Hi, Jane. This is just for One Queen. Okay, Yajira, here you are. It is safe for you to be powerful. Stand in your power, shine your light, and your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So stand in your power and do your thing, and everything will be great. And I want nothing less for you. Sheila, okay, tomorrow, custody battle. My love and blessings go with you. You're very connected, you're very guided, you're very purposeful in your intentions, and there's just pure light going through you at the moment, even though you might not feel that. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. And you know, I said I saw light going right through you and very connected. I feel that it will be in your favour and that everything will work out well and in the best interests of the children. So that is not relevant. I just need another card. So I actually feel that it will be you're welcome, Monique. That's great. Oh, okay. Hi, Anthena. Hello to you. And I would love to say something to you. Hello to you. And thank you for watching, Anthena. Yeah. And then I'm just going to quickly pull a few cards for a few people. And then I'll have to go. I've been here since 10 o'clock and I've done a couple of appointments and now this, and I haven't had any lunch. And there goes another card. Oh my goodness, where'd that go? They're very lively today. So this is for Sheila. 3 of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So get Archangel Michael to help you cut ties to the past and to any bitterness or anything that's going on there. And 10 of Gabriel, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. And in the future, yes, no, the 8 of Ariel, I think things will turn out really well for you, but knowing that it has to be in the best interest of the children and all of that, but I do feel that it will be a good outcome. Okay, so going backwards down my list, poor Anthena was feeling left out, so I'm just going to, I might go back to my goddess cards. I do love pulling cards. So most weeks I just talk about stuff. Next week I'm going to be talking about the heart chakra and not doing individual readings. So I don't do it every week, but every now and again I just really feel that I love to help people and connect. And I hope that it has been helpful for those of you who have been going through a few things that you're struggling with. I think one queen I can class you as my top fan, and I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, so Anthena, this goddess card is for you. True love. I'm feeling that love is coming to you, Anthena. If you're with someone or like someone or would like to have someone in your life, that is happening for you very soon. Jody Nolan, one for you. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So, and I think green would be a very good colour for you at the moment. So I'm hoping that resonates with you. Jane, let's pull one for you. Jane is a beautiful, loyal client that I'm working with occasionally, and would like to see more often. And so here's one for Jane. I know what this is about, Jane. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So go, Jane. Yay. And Cody. And there's one here, Chantel. I'd like to just Cody, this one's for you. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counselling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now, but if this is about children, they'll be okay. So I hope that helps. Chantel says, I've had a recent health scare and extremely close loss in the last 4 months. Any guidance would be helpful. Sounds like you need a balancing and a healing, Chantel. So I will pull the Archangel card, an Archangel card for you. And then I better go. I'm running over time. Okay, this is really good for Chantel, but anyone who's got a lot of worries, health scares, custody battles, anything like that, this is called God Box. So this is where you write down any worries, concerns, anything that you've got, anything you want to bring into your life on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box. As a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. I would add by then just putting light and love into it. So the worries, you just, put them in and then put light into them and send them off, and then I would dispose of the worries. But you can do it just through thought, because the power of thought is very strong. So just put them in, and then just put light, and then you could bring up the violet flame, that colour behind me, and just transmute it all to love. So handing over our worries to our angels or to Divine Source is a really good way of not carrying them around, and then they affect our health and well-being and our mental health. So Truly Wolf, never had a reading. Here's one for you. So a couple came up for you accidentally, but obviously on purpose. Heal away addictions. Let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help with this healing, and that's letting go of all emotional blockages that are actually stopping the healing, and be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to help you to let go of things that are holding you back, like grudges or resentment or anything like that. And that's for anybody who has that going on in their lives. Guys, I have to go. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to you, but I feel like I did help a few people today. And hopefully in answering those people, I've helped other people as well. My name is Victoria Cochrane. I'm on the northwest coast of Tasmania. I'm in a little room here in Wynyard, but I am live here every Wednesday at 12 o'clock. I have a website, victoriacochrane.com. I have a Facebook page, Victoria Cochrane Psychic Connection and Spiritual Healing, and I have a private group called The Spiritual Journey with Taurus Angels, which people are welcome to us to join, and I'm a bit more active in that group. Also, I'll be in the Global Online Expo on the 5th of July. I have a booth called the Spiritual Journey with Victoria Exhibitor. Would love you to join that now, and I will be doing card readings on the day, but I'm taking bookings for readings and healings privately, so let me know if you would like to book one of those. Much love to all of you, and thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.